I might lose for taking 1 day off. We're still number one spot. It's going to be really tough now because literally I should have taken 60 minutes. I slept so long yesterday. Um, I've been on TikTok so long. Let me change the light in here. I've been on TikTok so long. My attitude's starting to change. But Team Win, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. We're here by ourselves. There's nobody here. There's no people in the background. And I tell you, I appreciate people. I really do. It's a really hard life. You know, when you can make money not barely doing anything. I understand that. I appreciate you guys. My only goal is to, work towards funding. Hold on, guys. This lap fell apart. Hold on, guys. Holy shit. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to change the light in here. All right. I need to pull off a miracle run. We're doing a miracle run. I hope you guys can see me like this. Is this good enough? Oh, that's great. Appreciate you guys. We have a trip to New York. Neon was just here. Like, he literally was around. And honestly, I was so busy. I think even if I wasn't busy, I don't think I would have even tried. Because it's like, I'll be honest, that wasn't it. That wasn't the moment. That wasn't it. That was the moment. No, I'm sorry, YouTube. It's hard over on TikTok. It really is. And I don't need to be giving you guys the TikTok voice. It's been hard. Like, it's been hard. I've been telling people my honest opinion about what I think they're doing on social media. So, Team Win, positivity in the chat, hearts, positive thoughts, positive comments. I have so much negativity from being at TikTok. I would rather have nothing. I'd rather be homeless. I'd rather starve for the rest of my life than ever put it in the community's face that they have to give me money. But your whole job at TikTok is to get money and level, and like, it's literally, so when we're on there, yeah, like if I'm playing a video game and I'm trying to level up, I'm going to try to level up. So like, if the whole objective is to get money on TikTok and I'm telling them I hate this, and hate, it's a very strong word. I apologize to the community. And I apologize for the tone and voice. It's just, I'm sitting with other people. I don't even want to say the C word, which is creators. I don't. I know there's real creators there, but I'm treating everybody the same. Like, if I'm looking at a door, I'm treating everybody like a door, whether they're not a door or not. Like, it could be anybody, and I'm just treating everybody the same. I really am, and I am so sorry, YouTube. This is not the volume that we usually have. It's just the one thing that a lot of people hate about creators is when they just show everybody what they're doing, and we take a time out sometimes on YouTube just to talk about social media. And a lot of people want me just to create content now. Like, they don't want this TED talk. They don't want me to stop and explain. They just want me to make the content that I'm making. Um, I'm so proud of every content creator that is on YouTube. Whether you come from another platform and believe in the delusion, we are perfectly fine on YouTube believing in our delusion and making content for the internet and for the world. And it's hard over there. We have a competition to New York If we win the competition to New York, every platform, that means all the PlayStations, everything that we want will come true. Um, but it's really hard. It's really hard out there. Not to win this contest. This contest is a viewership contest. It's hard talking to people when you're being recorded, and because a lot of people just don't care about what they're saying when they're being recorded, and it's not your responsibility to worry about people you have no clues about. You know, common sense is common sense, but it's just like a lot of us have been around so long, from social media, like a lot of us, like even the people that like some of the youngest people on the planet sit on their phone all day. So unless unless you're between the ages of like 0 and 10, you know, you still been around. Like we remember playing Call of Duty with people that parents passing 5-year-olds like controllers and setups and microphones. Why are you giving your kid a microphone on Call of Duty? First of all, why are they in Call of Duty if they're 5 anyway? Why aren't we asking this question? I'm sorry for the volume, but why aren't we asking this question? You're 5 years old and you got a microphone. You literally grew up in the chat online. So, like, they know too. That's why they're so smart. If the parents are wondering why these young people are so smart about like what's going on and their social media and stuff, they literally were born with headsets in, and their whole job was to troll us and say annoying stuff. Like, why would they care? They don't know better. All they know is how to play Fortnite. Sorry for the volume, guys, but it's true. Can we not act like we don't understand and we have common sense? I love YouTubers. I love everybody on YouTube. I love whether somebody's from a different platforms on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, I love every single person. This platform is so good, and it's about lessons. If you're not monetized or you don't have enough subscribers or have enough views, keep working at it. I'm so proud of everybody. I really am. I'm really proud. Guys, you can comment, guys. That's the whole point. Like, people will comment. The community members will comment. I have been gone for a while. The comments for you guys. So please, if somebody's here, type anything. Be the hero. Type a heart. Type a dot. Say whatever you want. Start the chat off. It helps the engagements for the community when people are coming in. Like, we get up to 100, 200, 300 people. Sometimes in the live, we get up to 7,000 people on TikTok. We just had 800 people come in. But it's just like, so I get 4,000 people on TikTok. I'm really going to act like I want to be on TikTok compared to YouTube. I really want to sit and make content all day for TikTok compared to YouTube. They're giving me money right now on TikTok. And that money is helping for content. It's helping to pay for my CapCut monthly, yearly, my Twitter yearly, everything that I need. It's helping me pay towards new video games, helping me to pay towards the PC builds, helping me pay for the rent that I need. So absolutely, I am literally putting on that suit that what's his name, Frieza really loves saying. I'm putting on that suit that you call I Show Speed. I'm putting on that suit just for TikTok. But Team Win, I'm so happy. I'm so excited for the future. And I've been screaming and yelling at people, but I've been playing a video game. I've been playing a simulation. I'm not paying attention to who I'm talking to. I'm just having fun. And we're starting to get rewarded for toxic behavior in a way that is weird, but that's how the internet works. So I would love to sit on YouTube all day and make videos just for you guys. My attitude sucks right now. Not because I have a bad attitude, just because. Let me explain it, and then I'm gonna let the community decide. I'll know if you guys are talking, if you guys agree with me. I just don't get why everybody should be a loser. I don't get why everybody should be number 0, last place. Why everybody should suck. I don't understand. We've had 20 years, and my responsibility as an OG YouTuber, if I make it bigger and bigger, if you guys pay me, is to understand history, understand time, understand hierarchy, understand that we're not being told what to do. But if you really want to be in the mainstream crowd of people, that you can pick fights and battles with whoever you want. But, people have spent their lives creating content for people. So if we're acting like there hasn't been a handbook, there hasn't been creators that literally showed you how to make this concept, I don't know what to tell you. Like, there's so many creators on YouTube. I don't know about TikTok that literally make tutorial videos, half-hour videos, 2-hour videos, 50, 60 hour broken into parts how to do something on YouTube. So we're acting like YouTube is not the premier place for information. We're acting like YouTube is not the premier place to get paid. It's hard. It's very hard. It's up to the people. So I'm on TikTok just dropping truth bombs to the same people that make fun of everybody that does it. I don't understand what somebody asked me. Somebody asked me, what does Neon did? I told him the truth. Neon's a rage baiter. He's doing whatever he wants now. We're all proud of Neon, but like we're not. I know some of you guys, the ones that don't get it, don't get it. But like, we're proud of Neon. We're proud of Neon because he made money, and anybody could be in his position. That's what we're proud of. Is Neon better than everybody? No. Is Neon going to be around a lot of your favorite people? Absolutely. Can I give you an answer why he's going to be around your favorite people? Yes, money. And he's not a bad guy. Neon, like, you want me hanging out with Neon and just say it? I'd say this stuff right to the camera, okay? Neon. And I wouldn't be scared of his security in Canada. What does his security do? Security can't touch us. We're in Canada. I'm not going to go in front of 5, 6 people to find out later that they did something wrong, but it's like, it's Canada. He can't do anything, If, I try to grab him in front of his security, yeah, but it's like, his security can't do anything with words. A crowd can always be a crowd, but it's just like, I am not worried about Neon, and we're proud of him. That's it. We'd be proud of anybody, but how he got there is weird. He rage baited. He literally did every move he could do to get there, and now he's there. Would I dislike Neon? Well, the community, I'm going to be honest with you. You guys, the community, the people in here, don't want me hanging out with Neon. Let's put a poll up. You guys want to put a poll up? Y'all don't want me hanging out with Neon. So we're including Neon in our bits because Neon is a part of mainstream. Pick. What's the question? I got to ask the question right away. Does Team Win hang out with Neon? I'm going to ask you guys straight up. I'm going to show the people that you guys told me no. I'm sure some people are Neon fans, but it's like, I don't know. You guys pick. You guys, I don't think so. So, we don't hang out with Neon. If Neon is around, I'm willing to shut the whole stream down. I'm literally willing to shut the whole stream down. I'm literally looking at you guys. Neon's here. I got to shut the stream down. And it's not because I dislike Neon. This is our show, not his. And I don't really care if everybody in the planet starts talking about me and Neon being on the same screen. What is happening? So Neon came to the city that I was in. He was in Edmonton, Alberta, and I don't tell people where I am. And the community a long time ago says we don't hang up Neon. I don't care how famous Neon is. What I'm proud of is somebody made it on social media. That means any one of you guys that copy and paste his technique but change what you're doing can make it too. Anybody can do what Neon did. I'm literally telling you, anybody can hang out, do what Neon did. But Neon's going to be heavily a part of, what we're doing, our act or our bit or social media, or like we're going to make a lot of Neon jokes. We're going to be making a lot of Pack God jokes. But I put Neon and Pack God in the same bracket. But like, Pack God is first. So all the kids that want to play with his crayons, his Pat God's crayons, Pat God's sitting there with his crayons, with his Pokemon hat on, his Pikachu shirt, knowing that there's not one chance he'll ever meet Pikachu. So I'm giving what John Cena, my fan, who does for everybody. I'm making a wish for Pat God. I'm making Pat God's dream come true that he gets to pretend to be a Pokemon hunter. I'm not even saying it right now. You guys just correct my words. Pokemon hunter, Pokemon trainer, right? If it was I show speed, you would never even heard the H word. It would have just been trainer right off the bat. We believe that I show speed could be a Pokemon trainer. You know, he could be one of the best in the planet. We believe that I shall speak collect every Pokemon on the planet. We don't believe that Pat God could. So, if Neon down the road, down the line, because he jumped line in front of everybody, Neon right now is in front of Pat God. He has more clout than Pat God has right now. I believe Pat God, put better work in. Do I agree with everything that Pat God has done? Well, we're doing a segment. You guys get to hear my opinions and stuff. Pat God is first. Pat God literally is sitting there, been waiting for his turn. Sonny Fazo's hanging out with, Sneeko, who used to work for Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is going to be heavily involved in everything because he's heavily involved on social media. So when teacher Mr. Beast, when, OG, Goku, Piccolo, and Vegeta, do, I see the bits you guys do on social media, when Daddy Piccolo comes home, Mr. Beast is sitting on the couch like Leonardo DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's going to go over your head if you guys never watched the movie, don't know the meme. That's going to be Mr. Beast meme right there, snapping the fingers. That's Mr. Beast. Look, John Cena's a fan of mine. John Cena will even put Neon through a table by the end of this if we get everything we want. We're working on John Cena coming back, and all the John Cena, fans are telling me you don't want John Cena to come back. John Cena follows me. I had one person say, you don't get to control the narrative. Yes, I do. I get to control my own narrative. I absolutely do, and you get to control your own narrative too. If you become a WWE, champion, you can become a UFC champion. If you win the NBA championship, you win an NFL. If you win the Super Bowl, if you win the Stanley Cup, you win the FIFA World Cup. There's people in here that could. Who knows? It's the whole world. Anybody could do it. Like anybody could be there. So it's like I don't know who I'm talking to. Like we could have the next greatest person on the planet sitting in our lives. All we know. This is the point. Oh, sorry for the burps. This is the point of social media, guys. I want to tell you guys this. Clip. I'm going to let you guys know how we win. Clip. Team win. We got a Discord. I'm going to be giving you guys the planet. Whatever I can give to you guys after I pay my bills, I'm going to be trying to get to you guys, and I'm working on content. And I'm literally just sitting to the people. And it's just like, there's community members that understand that we have good and bad days on YouTube. And I'm just here. I'm just here talking to you guys. I appreciate it. I got a lot of little things to do. The reason why I didn't hang out with Neon is one, I didn't timing. If you want to know the truth, there was events that happened that I didn't even know he was around till later. And I didn't really care. I wasn't really it was almost nearly impossible for me to actually even be on the screen with Dion or even go to any event. And even if I wanted to, that would have been the worst decision of my life. Neon is not above us. Neon is not better than me as a content creator. There's no planet, and this is the problem with mainstream influencers. If anybody clips this, then this becomes the moment. You're taken away from Pat God. We're literally put a timeout. We're literally in the principal office. We're on YouTube, so it's not even Mr. Beast. It's the person that Mr. Beast hires. Let's be real. Mr. Beast is not even going to be the principal in this scenario. Mr. Beast is still going to be Mr. Beast. He would just pay somebody. So the principal that's drinking Prime, eating Feastable bars, has an I Show Speed shirt, has a pack of the Pokemon hat on, a mug. Just sipping up all. Just sipping. Can we make that word? Just sipping. Just taking it in. Guys, the comments are for you guys. They're not for me. If you guys are here, comment, talk to each other, say whatever. Say, wow. Say whatever you guys want in the comments, guys. That's for you guys. This is how we build. This is how you build on your social media. Comment, support, share, comment, like, use every engagement that you have. The reason why I'm making it is because I literally did 2.5 months straight, no days off, basically, minimum sleep as I could. And the thing is, everybody gets to take a part. If you're a Neon fan, you say, no, I don't hang out with Neon, because this will further Neon's story. When you say yes, see, this is people, that's the problem. If you say yes, you're actually hurt Neon. If you say no, then Neon, when Neon's included, it becomes more powerful. So say yes. But I promise you, if you go to your parents that didn't like Neon, your same parents, YouTube, I'm on YouTube and I know I'm a little upset. Anybody on TikTok, I'm talking about anybody on TikTok, if I see them on TikTok, it's TikTok. But we're in an age that everybody's parents is on TikTok now, and they're trying to make money on TikTok, acting like TikTok's not the internet, acting like it's not 2026. Can somebody talk to me about that? Can somebody in the chat, can somebody tell me why in the world are all these adults acting like social media is brand new? And we literally have watched some of our favorite creators make tutorial videos about how to win on social media, but they are so rude that they don't even want to take a second in YouTube to watch how to do YouTube, how to do social media. Correct letters opposite. Yeah, thank you, Cleo. Chat doesn't even have to make sense. I've told people this. You know what people have tried to explain to me? Don't support the community. Don't support the chat. Don't listen to people. Don't use common sense. So I've been arguing with a TikTok. I had 800 people. I've been putting on like WrestleMania level type, smackdowns on verbally against people on TikTok. But there's so many rules. So when you hear me on TikTok, when I say we can give away a brand new car, a brand new Lambo, if we follow Mr. Beast's strategy, but change and make sure that the internet's happy that we're not copy and paste, but we are using what is allowed. But if I say this on TikTok, it sounds like this. Yo, TikTok, what's up? So we are doing the Mr. Beast type stuff that some of the stuff we're not allowed to do. That's how I have to talk on TikTok. If I say I'm doing a giveaway, my live will go down. It'll say I'm suspended, or it'll give me a warning, and then I'll get restricted. And then I'll get restricted again. Then I'll get restricted again. Then I'll get suspended. Then if I say something too heavily, my whole account gets banned. That's TikTok. And like looking at people, and it's like, I'm doing Mr. B. What are you talking about? What is going? Well, why don't you talk to me on Instagram where I can openly talk? What are you talking about? Oh, guys, can you just hold on? I'm with the chat right now, and there's like 10 people in there. There's 10 people. We had 1,300 people subscribe to me yesterday. 1,300 people. This person doesn't even have 1,300 people that even show up on the whole day of stream. We had 1,300 people show up on one YouTube, and if I were to be honest with you, I could be on every single of the YouTube channels. We have 6 of them, and I could get probably like 15,000 subscribers a day minimum. A day minimum. Some people don't even get 10,000, people that watch them in the month, and they think they're popular. They think they're famous. Do I think I'm better than the internet? I absolutely don't think I'm better. But do I understand that I started in 2010 and actually put effort in 2010 and failed hard because I thought like everybody else? And the only way to succeed is to start failing and then start getting better. Everybody fails. Not one of us were perfect at Fortnite. Not one of us were perfect at Call of Duty driving. Not one of us were. We could sit here and talk about video game stuff and the plat. None of us have complete platinums on every single game. We have failed. This is the community. The gaming community understands that failure is the best. There's no planet that I would be, number one if I did a niche for video game, because I'm not that good at video gaming. But when I'm playing gaming with the community loves it. Look, we are going to do just fine. I'm going to sit up. I have a bad plug. This bed is not good. Holy shoot. This bed is... I have a chair I'm going to try to sit in. My back hurts, guys, from lying down. All right. Oh, let's do some stretches. Let's walk around. There's nobody here, just me. There's been people with me. Community, I'm letting it out before I go back to TikTok. That's what I'm doing. We have a full week. It's going to be minimum sleep. And we're trying to go for a trip to New York. And I'm just hanging out with the community. You guys get to see me after moments. I'm going to be popping on the YouTube after crazy moments, good or bad or controversial. I am not paying attention to people. I'm not listening to what people have to say. And people are like, you can't, like, people want to say I can't do that, but any of you guys can do this. Hydration. It's amazing. All right, let's sit in this chair. I don't know where this chair comes from. I paid for this studio for a week. I paid for this studio for a week. Oh, this chair is kind of not it, but it's better than where I was. Has a little bit of back support and everything. All right, guys. Let me explain to you guys. With the subscriber count that I have, if we hit 500,000, I should be in a position where I can get enough money to buy myself at least one house. Should be able to make enough income where I can pay my bills. So most people, if they made enough money, they're going to be greedy. I'm entering into a verbal agreement with the community right now, without you guys having to say anything. I'm not going to leave the people if I make a bunch of money, and I'm going to be very conscious about my decisions once I have a lot of money. If Neon can do it, anybody can do it, and I'm telling you, I am going for it. I'm putting my hat in the rice for everything. Doesn't mean I'll get everything. I understand what I'm doing, and I understand if I pay an editor. Pickle wants $500 for edits for something off this app. This is going to be a different type of app. So Pickle wants $500 per video. Okay, Pickle, you get $500 for a half-hour video. If the video doesn't generate XYZ, if the video, and it should be, it's a Pickle video. Pickle is amazing at creating videos. Pickle's going to do whatever. Pickle gets free range to do whatever. I know Pickle made videos about Bossman Jack, which is a different creator. I really want Pickle to, have a whole show. So if for $500 a video, that means 10 episodes, $5,000. All right, Pickle, $5,000 for 10 episodes for a half hour. So that means if we want 10,000, if you guys want an hour episodes from Pickle, that means if I want to break down a half-hour show down into parts, I can do the one show and break down to parts. Look, I can chop the clips up. I can do everything. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to let Pickle understand that, look, even though you have this agreement on one platform, I'm using this for all the different platforms. I'm looking to get my money back or some of them. Why is my screen so bright? Holy shoot. Auto adjust. Sorry, guys. That's weird. It got really bright. So I have my first editor. I'm preaching to people about edits. Once I have 500 American, I'm in Canada, so it's like actually more money. So once I have 500 American, and I'm paying Pickle for a video. Pickle has the setup. He has the gear. He has all of it. This is his audition. So Pickle puts up a fabulous video, and the people like 100,000 people watch, 20,000 people watch. 300 people. Pickle's community will come in because he's edited. This is the beginning of Pickle actually getting, money whenever he needs it. If Pickle does well, whenever he needs money, Pickle can call me up, DM me. He can, put on, some suntan lotion, do cartwheels, be all, yo, Tcheck, look at me. All right, Pickle, I'm looking at you. How you doing? Look, I treat people accordingly. And Pickle is willing to get the world's, a Pickle version. But we can't put it on YouTube. I can, barter with Pickle to, follow within the guidelines to make, content for YouTube. So if the audition of Pickle goes well and the world likes what Pickle does for me, the collaboration, then, Pickle can have his whole realm. He can have a whole realm. I can pay an animator, which is what I kind of want to do. I kind of want to pay an animator to work with Pickle to animate, a show, 10 episodes, pilot. Not that I want to sell it to anybody in Hollywood. It's just pilot for the people. Do you like Pickle Show? And then we're gonna do, trailers for it. We are going to do we're gonna let other people that do breakdowns have the opportunity to break down Easter eggs, and literally I'm gonna do it all myself. I'm not going to pay Hollywood. I'm not going to ask for a contract for Hollywood. I'm not going to, go to Dan Harmon. I'm not going to, which is Rick and Morty, Solar Opposites. I'm not going to go to Seth MacFarlane. I'm not going to go to Seth Green's, Robot Chicken. I'm literally going to make a show by myself with no help, no funding, no advertisement budget, nothing. Off of one video. Look, Markiplier, was it Markiplier made a movie? Markiplier is one of the pillars of social media. Now tell this to people. Look, we have a lot of pillars. This is not Mount Rushmore type of stuff. We have a lot of pillars on social media. Who the top 4 of all time is, it's going to be Mr. Beast. And PewDiePie is on the list because of Mr. Beast. If you ask Mr. Beast who's on the Mount Rushmore, he's going to say PewDiePie. So we got PewDiePie, we got Mr. Beast, and you guys got to pick 2 more. I'm not on there. I'm not on the pillars of. I'm not on the Mount Rushmore of YouTube. Let's not lie to each other. I'm not on there. Could I beat Mr. Beast's #1 video? Well, any person can beat Mr. Beast's #1 video. If you had $300 million and Tom Holland said, "Yeah, I'll be in this video," and Deadpool said it, and it literally, this was a expansion pack to GTA 6 before, and this is before the game even came out. Look, if I had $1 billion and I went to Rockstar, just have this $1 billion. I just want to have this in GTA before it comes out. Yeah, GTA, the Rockstar probably say, yeah, so you're going to give us $1 billion to have a game that plays for a half hour on movements that, take us really simple. It's not going to happen. It makes no sense that anybody would ever do that. So, if I had $30 billion and I just want to be the best influencer and buy my way there, maybe I could try for that. But the internet would still, and the reason why people are saying yes is because some people truly like Neon now. Because some people, he did his trick. He made you guys all dislike you guys. And good. But I'm on YouTube since 2010. So if you're on YouTube since 2009 and you want to tell me what to do and you pass me, I'm not going to listen to you, but I've heard what you said. If Mr. Beast sits in the room right now, Feastables up, zooted up in Feastable gear, like you mean like every Feastable t-shirt, Feastable's hat, Feastable socks, briefcase full of dollar bills, like that's his stuff. That's Mr. Beast stuff. Jimmy, why are you here? Jimmy, the camera's not even on you. Jimmy, why are you sitting in the corner eating a Feastable bar like it's like something else? It's a chocolate bar, bro. It's not. That's PG. Like everything you're doing is PG. Mr. Beast, why are you doing all the social media dance moves right now? Mr. Beast, like imagine Mr. Beast was in the corner right now. Mr. Beast, stop it. Jimmy, stop it. Stop making. It's social media. It's supposed to be fun. It's a joke. Guys, that's a joke. If anybody tunes in, they're like, why is he talking about it? Tcheck has lost his mind. I haven't lost my mind. I'm acting. I'm putting on a show for the people. Some of you guys have very hard lives. Some of you guys have very easy lives. Some of you guys will have very hard lives after having easy lives. My job isn't to put, to come at that. My job is to put out content. I only have one job on social media, put out content. So I'm going to tell YouTube, we're going to beg for money. We're going to ask. We're going to put our for money on TikTok because that's what TikTok wants. They don't want us to. Today, we're going to explain to you how you become a influencer. Today, step 1, common sense. Let's talk about, hello? Why are you waving your hand? We're talking about common sense. Guys, stop talking here. Mr. Beast would have to come in. Literally, Mr. Beast. Guys, if let's do a challenge video, guys. For $100,000, whoever listens to Tcheck, the best wins this 100,000. Leave, and everybody would be polite. People you would be recognized. KSI would be in the room and stuff like. Do you have something to say, KSI? Do you have a reason why I should bring you to the principal's office? It's social media. Why can't we have fun? Why can't we? Why can't creators make money? So I'm sitting on TikTok arguing because they're destroying people's lives. They are. They're literally convincing people to making an income on social media is wrong. Like you see these adults that laughed at everybody. I'm not saying any age is good. Like, look, there's people that make fun of actors all day. They're making fun of what we do. And they're poking at us. If I have money, I'm better than you, but I have a job. Well, I'm pretty sure 2.5 months wake up and pass out and not making barely any money. You guys don't see me in Lambos, do you? Like barely making any money to build where I'm at now is a job. This is a job, and we don't want to say it out loud. This is a job. I'm at my job. Should I come to your job? And I'm sorry, should I come to your job? What do you do for a job? Oh, you don't make money. Oh, now I'm embarrassing you. Because I mean, but you're on the internet. You're on the internet too. You literally gloat about how you're on the internet for YouTube. This volume is not for you guys. I apologize. The volume is not for you guys. And lower the volume on the phone if it's being too loud for you guys. I'm sorry. I'm literally just telling you my opinion. And I'm defending every creator in the planet right now that even wants to make a penny in their life off social media. Because I am tired, the best way for us to go forward is to take the gifts that we've gotten. We have the gift of having me and Packard are first. Packard is not taking the line. Like I'm saying, Tcheck versus Packard, not Packard versus Tcheck. And the fact that Packard, his whole job is to act like he doesn't care. I understand social media. So the longer that the Packard community doesn't say anything, the more that we have to put plot in that they can't even. We're putting plot armor that's so invincible. Like we're putting the most invincible plot armor up. He's not beating Pokemon, and he can say whatever he wants. He can make any video he wants. I'm literally daring him to. I am daring Packard to put any video he wants, and I'm just gonna make reaction videos to the video. I'm literally going to force myself to cry to the videos. I'm going to do whatever it takes just for the entertainment of you guys. I'm going to be having tears. Have you guys not seen your hero? Have you not seen your hero? We're talking about Breaking Bad. Have we not? Some of you guys haven't even watched Breaking Bad. Have you not seen? What's his name? What do they call him in Breaking Bad? Somebody tell me. You not seen Hal from Malcolm in the Middle? You not see Bryan Cranston put on one of the greatest performances of his life on a show that you guys forgotten. He actually did it. He actually went full circle and came all the way back to Hal, which is probably one of his favorite characters. And they did a celebration of Hal. And we all celebrate and we all agree. He literally on Frankie Muniz's own show, Malcolm in the Middle, Life Still Not Fair, said he's not the main character I always been. We're doing a celebration about me. Bryan Cranston is one of the greatest actors to ever live. After what I watched, I didn't want to watch it, but now I kind of want to watch it a bunch of times. And it was everything you thought it would be. So I want to tell you, I don't need to be on YouTube for 38 minutes. I don't make any money being on YouTube for 38 minutes. I have a competition for New York, but why am I on YouTube for 38 minutes? Because I'm just hanging out with community. I'm going to have to say and do stuff that I don't agree with. But all these creators that have come before me, and I'm going to put Packard up for 1 sec, really high. I expect if this program with me and Packard goes well, that Packard's going to make more money than he's ever made in his life. So you think Packard's going to look at me and be upset that he's made so much money. What have I been doing? I've been saying Packard. And we're talking about Neon right now. Neon is not above Packard. Packard's a better creator. He actually puts work in. Oh no, he has better hair. Packard has been around longer. Packard has been disrespected more. Disrespected, not respected. He's the number one troll on YouTube. Disrespected more. Neon is making money. He's worth money. His value is probably worth 400 or 500 million right now. So it's like I don't need Neon money. And I get that, anywhere it makes money is going to try to accept them, but it's just like, look at what happened to Borat. S.E. Borat. I'm not going to say it. He got humiliated. He got humiliated so bad, and he had his own security team. He got humiliated in a clip where it says, control your client. If somebody said, control your client, I'd look at my security guard and say, step off. And I would look at that security guard and say, no, you come over here. I look at that security guard. You forget Neon. Where are you from? Where can I go? What's your name? Your let me find you, and I'll show up when the cameras are off. You're right, because we're in Canada. You can't do that in America. You can do it in Canada. But if he had an American security guard, which is probably what it is, he had an American security guard. The security guard's laughing, but it's still, you can laugh all you want in Canada because you can't do much in Canada. We're not allowed touching each other in Canada. It's against the law. And you can get as angry, it's a silly law, as you can get angry as you want, but the people that don't listen to the law can do whatever they want until they get caught. But like, you ain't gonna talk to me like you talk to that guy. I don't care. I look him square in the face and say, look, turn the cameras off. Turn the cameras off. I don't even break laws. Turn the cameras off and let's see what you have to do. Because what is he gonna do? You can't do anything to me. You can't do anything against words in Canada. What, you're going to push me? You're going to do something that you're not supposed to? I'm sorry for saying that on YouTube. What are you going to do? I've already said wilder stuff, but what are you going to do? You can't do anything in Canada. You can't. You'll get in trouble. Jack Doherty security guard showed us. Like, you like, that's crossing the line. And that's America. And Americans do stuff like that all the time. Like, if you think that Jack Doherty security guard was wrong, you're on a different planet. Whoever that young person was that said this stuff to that security guard and looked at that guy, do you not have common sense? Do you see that monster? Like, or you think that that person and the person and Jack Doherty's wrong. If I have the opportunity to hire Jack Doherty security guard, you're going to hear me come on. I'm going to talk to the person. You're going to hear me do nothing but apologize about how nobody picked him up. I'm a different beast. They're calling me Black Beast right now. We're talking about making fun of people when they lose the videos. I don't really want to do that. I really don't. But I think it would be funny. You imagine losing a Lambo and I offered you like 50 grand and you got to go back to your girl, explain to her why you can't even afford, a box of Kraft dinner because you have no money in your pocket. That I offered you 50 grand and you lost the Lambo. And I'm sitting there like, yo, bro, to be honest to you, this is kind of funny. Because you lost. And you know what, Black Mr. Beast. No, bro, don't do it. Don't make fun of me on social media. They're going to clip it. You know what kind of Lambo that you're getting when you go home? Sorry, guys, I'm still tired. I still got the tired face on. You know what kind of Lambo you're getting? You're going home? I'm not getting a Lambo. Oh, I bought you a Lambo, bro. I bought you a Lambo. I bought you a Lambo from Walmart. Here you go. Jump in there. I buy a little kid's toy. No. Let me count my dollars. Here's $30 to jump in there. Here's 30. That would be so bad, guys. What's up, guys? Thank you guys for coming in. That would be so bad if I'm not doing that to you guys. We can joke about it, but I'm not going to make fun of you guys for losing videos. You guys would be upset. All right. I got to go on TikTok. If anybody wants to join the Discord, come support me on TikTok. We have a trip. I'm going to be on all the platforms. I put up some of my videos today. I'm still going to be doing my rotations on social media. The yes means a no, guys. Yes means, see, all the people saying yes means no. Because that shows me, like, I'm going to include Neon into the bit, right? We're looking to buy a wrestling company. We're looking to do a whole bunch of stuff. I have something for Neon, and that's it. But if I see a Neon security guard in Canada, I'm not going to disturb whatever somebody's doing. That's weird. That's weird behavior. I'm not going to come up and be like, I know you're doing your job. I know you're doing your job. But if you come out your way to put a camera on my face, if I'm sitting there in the shadows in the corner and the cameras fling over, but there's Tcheck over there. I don't care if Neon has 500 security guards. I don't care if Neon has 2,000 security guards in Canada. We're talking about Canada. Maybe in America, where you actually got to be worried about stuff. If you run your mouth, you don't have to worry about running your mouth in Canada. You don't have to worry about the Prime Minister of Canada was going around openly, not even worried about anything going around, and people didn't like him. I have no problems with Justin Trudeau. I don't care that everybody think there's a narrative. I don't care about cancel culture. Every single person unsubscribe and let me not work anymore. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy if I don't have to work anymore because the amount of work that I put in is crazy. But I'm not going to run this narrative. I'm just saying that my objective isn't to take every dollar from you guys. But if I'm over on TikTok, as of right now, my objective is to take any penny that I can from any creator because people are so mean and they're so rude to creators that why not? Why not take every penny, every dollar? When I'm going around preaching about what Moist Critical has told us that you don't need to make money, and I'm telling people when I absolutely need money, if I don't come up with $300 by the end of the week, I have to go back to negotiating. At least the summer's coming, so I can get cash anytime, and I have a trust fund coming. But I'm not going to. And like, if anybody that's part of the community, if you're coming in and out, like, I'm just talking. I'm not talking to the people directly. I'm just being honest. I'm just taking a moment, and this is the tone that TikTok has given to me. It's been a very not fun tone. So we're gonna go have fun on TikTok. We're gonna lower it down. We're gonna try to win the competition. I don't think I'm gonna win. I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't think I'm going to win because I'm a realist and I look at numbers. I am not that far off from winning, but the thing is that the amount of work, the amount of digging out of a hole, the government got involved. The government, the Canadian government got involved, and not even the government, a sector of the government doesn't even know they got involved in my social media. The government has gotten involved in my social media because it's like I literally have police officers watching. There's nothing wrong with police. There's nothing wrong with whatever in the world. But I literally I had rogue police officers, nothing to do with social media, carry a narrative that they don't get. And my brother's in the government, my brother's in the Navy, so I'm screaming at I'm screaming at certain police officers openly, and people are gonna like nobody's talking about it because nobody cares. We don't care. Now I have to go on TikTok. Literally, police officers have literally. It's not a big deal for me. It's the same police officers that have been harassing me for the last 5 years. Last 5 years, I've been being harassed by a group of police officers that don't think that anybody's paying attention. And I'm literally telling them that I'm so popular now that everybody's going to dig in. So when you guys dig in, I'm going to be I'm going to be the smoking gun. I'm going to be, the person that's going to be giving you all the details if you guys ever need it. I don't care. I don't care about whatever these people's agendas are. I don't care what people think they can dig in the past. This is the point. They're going to dig on every single point in their life. So I don't care. There's nothing that I'm worried about coming out. There's nothing I'm worried about. I'm going up against the number one troll. I know what I'm going against. The only thing that I'm worried about. You want to know what I'm screaming at police officers about? Safety. Young fan safety. I'm screaming at their face that I'm getting swatted. I'm telling you guys openly, I'm going to allow them to swat me 5 times in a row. And I'm gonna shut the stream off every single time. But I'm going into the police station. I'm going, and as soon as I get swatted, not only am I going to the police station, I am going to be making documents. I'm going to every lawyer's place. I'm going to the attorney. I'm traveling the country. I'm going to every politician's place. I'm going to every business's place. And I'm going to be dropping. Dylan put the TikTok files. I'm gonna be putting down some truth bombs. The importance of privacy when you are a social media influencer, when it becomes safety to the mass public. And I don't care what they have to say. I've warned them many times. I am going to get swatted. So when you guys see me get swatted, because we're talking about getting swatted, so now we're going against Packlots community who's going to swat me, 100% I'm going to get swatted. 100%. I've been arguing with police about being swatted, and I'm not. I have 0 people in my life. I don't care if you are the scariest human being in the planet. If you have a kid, you care about your kid. You care about your family. If you care, some people don't care. Some people's parents actually don't care about them. I want to tell you guys a truth bomb you guys don't want to hear. There's people out there, their parents don't care at all. 0% about their kid. I know it's scary, but it's like I have the government being on me the same like they're gonna be on my case regardless. They don't like social media. I'm in Alberta, Canada. They openly don't like the prime minister. They don't like Carney in Alberta. And they have no problems openly constantly telling me they don't like Carney. Because they don't like Trudeau and Carney's part of Trudeau's faction. They don't like Carney in Alberta. Some people do. They're pushing Poilievre's agenda. And I'm going to go to Poilievre directly. If Poilievre is a real man, which I think he is, and I think Carney's a real man, I think these are, established people that have a lot of homework that they got to constantly do. I think Rachel Notley is a real woman. I think that these people are real people. I think politics is hard and there's mistrust on both sides. I think Trump's a real person. I think Biden's a real person. I agree with either side. I'm not picking a side no matter what. So I'm in Rachel Notley's province where it's supposed to be wrestling country, and I'm doing wrestling promos, and they're telling me they don't like wrestling no more. But yet they still want to talk to me about a loser named Bret Hart. When I'm saying loser, Bret Hart doesn't have, John Cena title. Do I like Bret Hart? Absolutely. Would I call him a loser right to his face? Absolutely. Would I say it the first thing out of my mouth? Absolutely not. Would I look Bret Hart in the eyes and tell Bret Hart the truth? Absolutely. But Bret Hart is a loser. He is not he's not world acclaimed like John Cena. He's not Randy Orton. It's time for the world to understand that Bret Hart is not the best in the world. And at one point he had momentum and Vince did what Vince did. Vince took it away from him. Goldberg ended the career. Did Bret Hart have some of the best segments of all time in Canada? Yes. Do I care? No. Am I a Bret Hart fan? No. Do I like the Bret Hart community? Do I like the reason? Yes. Do I support the causes that, of what people say about Bret Hart? Absolutely. But I am not a Bret Hart fan. My number one is very clear who my number one wrestler of all time is. It's Rob Van Dam. And I'm entering the wrestling world. So Rob Van Dam gets to take a side. He gets to move to the side. He gets to move to the side. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do it for Rob. But he gets to move to the side now because I'm in the show now. Should I even try what I'm trying? No. Do you want to see it? You don't think you want to see it? But when you see what I'm willing to do, which if I say it on YouTube, and there's rules on TikTok, but there's rules on YouTube. If I tell you what I want to do, if they give me ECW, you're going to look at me like, it's not even about the YouTube anymore, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Everybody's going to tell me to do. When you see you're literally be in the audience gasping. And that's what everybody, if tomorrow exists, I guess I hope tomorrow, if they put me in that position where I'm thinking to myself, is tomorrow, you'll see it. Like, I'm going to try to not sell it, but it's just like, Shane did it. A lot of people have done some wild stuff. I don't even want to attempt. I hope that I don't get there. I hope that I don't get to a spot where I get the opportunity to even attempt what I'm thinking about trying to do. And we did 50 minutes on YouTube. I gave you guys an hour. And I get people to say, what you do on social media. I'm doing everything. I'm the every man person basically right now. I don't care if you unsubscribe. I don't care if you don't comment. I don't care. And I love YouTube. I am telling you, person to person, creator to creator. I don't care if nobody's here, if they think that's the way. I don't care. I am doing everything I can to put my life in a better position. And I'm going to do everything I can to put everybody around me's life in a better position. I'm going to be working so many hours behind the scenes, and I'm going to do it with the power of numbers to help other creators. But as of today, I know nobody's watching this right now, but as of today, if anybody is watching, anybody's here, you got to understand that your favorite person that gives you the content they want to do, that's the point. They're giving you the content the way that they want to do it. We have 54 minutes. I don't even know if YouTube will allow this to come in. Comment, clip everything I said. I've said some wild stuff during this 1 hour. We have many lives. We have many places to clip. I have so much segment. I'd never have to make another video. Never have to do another live. So if any of you guys are Team Win community members, I am fighting right now. I am fighting for my position. I'm not fighting for likability. I am fighting for my position. And I'm doing whatever it takes. Team Win, I love you, and let's do it like we always do it. I know nobody's here. Let's end the poll. I know nobody's in there because everybody wants to have fun. We're going to end it. Look, I literally just did an hour of truth. If I literally just sat here for an hour, go rewatch the live. Clip, 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 clip. You want to get paid? Clip. I promise you there's a lot of clipping that you guys can do. And I have zero cares of what people think. Let's end it. 10, 9, 8, 7. Wait. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Hit the bell icon, never miss a video. And guys, I know you guys are showing up for the outro. The outro is always good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You lose. Game over. Would you like to return to the main menu? Press start to continue. Are you still here?